What up, Homedawgs? My name is Gokey Gamer, and welcome everybody to week 3 of the low-tier NBBL season, where this week we're going to be going up against none other than MrShell, the Mimikyu Wrath. I'm going to go ahead and, or Mimikyu's Wrath, I should say. I'm going to go ahead and block the team here. Plop! So my opponent has got the Mons, Raikou, Grimmsnarl, Arcanine, Bronzong, Tentacruel, Florges, Gligar, Hisuian, Decidueye, Lycanroc, Midday, Haunter, and Lurantis. Pokemon rap style, let's go. And let's see. Haunter's Terra types are Ghost, Fairy, and Electric. Lurantis's are Grass, Fire, and Stellar. In terms of what I'm expecting to come, I don't think Lurantis comes because I have Pheasantipity. I think Haunter will come as the Terra Captain. I think Bronzong's coming. I think Raikou, Grimmsnarl, Arcanine, and maybe like Florges or Gligar coming as well. We do see Gligar, we do see Haunter, we do see Florges, we do see Tentacruel, we do see Arcanine, and we do see Raikou. I am so glad not to see Grimmsnarl because I did not bring screens. Let's see here. Let me figure out what exactly I'm gonna do here, and then we will go from there. No Bronzong, actually. Holy crap, that's actually insane. I was fully expecting Bronzong to come. That is wild to me. Incineroar's honestly not that bad of a lead. I could lead Incin, I could lead I could lead Fez, but I don't really like Fez as a lead here. I could also lead Cyclone. Cyclone's a very obvious lead. Aurasphere doesn't KO if it is Timid Scarf, so I'm just going to lead Cyclone and go from there, I think. I think that is what I will do. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Also, if you're wondering why I don't have face cam, 1, I'm tired, 2, my room is a mess. So there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. We love to freaking see it. But, yeah, good luck, have fun to my opponent. Hopefully things go well with the recording. I think so, and hopefully we do well in this game. Oh boy, let's do this. We need redemption after week 2. Boom! Hey y'all, before continuing the video, I just wanted to take a second to plug my Ko-Fi page. I'm currently saving money to eventually buy a laptop to help with editing so I can get you all more videos, so any support is immensely appreciated. You'll not only have access to videos a day early, but you'll also have access to team previews, exclusive benefits on my Discord server, the ability to vote in exclusive polls, and even be named after one of my Pokemon on my Draft League and NUZLOCKE teams if you become a member, along with many other benefits. If y'all enjoy my content, then I highly recommend checking it out. With that out of the way, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's hop into the rest of the video. Alright, hey, let's go! Shiny Magikarp in the corner, we love to see it. Heck yeah, baby. Alright, let's see what my opponent leads off with. It is going to be Gligar. Okay. So, I could drop a Draco here, honestly. This could be like a hazard stacking set. Let me see here how much damage I can do. Draco does over half. Florges could easily come in here. So maybe I actually Hyper Voice. But I mean, it's not going to do that much damage to them anyways. You know what? Yeah, I think I'm going to Draco here. Or do I Hyper Voice? I lose nothing by Hyper Voice. Well, if Haunter comes in, then I'm kind of fricked. I think I'm going to Draco. I'm going to go ahead and click the Draco button. Maybe they could knock here, but if they knock, that's fine. We do fire off the hit. Okay, that's most likely like max HP defense, not special defense, which makes sense. We do see the Toxic. Ooh, okay, that's not ideal. Really good play by my opponent there. I mean, we do have Regenerator, so it's fine. And Cyclozar is meant to kind of be a nuke anyways. It's kind of meant to be a nuisance. So I'm honestly okay with that. I'm going to click U-turn though. Head on out. So that's okay. But Gligar going down here is pretty nice. I won't lie. Yeah, hoping to see a swap or maybe a knock maybe. I don't know. I don't want to switch into Fez because of the EQ. Toxic was a very good bring. Okay, I am very happy to see the swap here. We are going to see Florges come in, which makes sense. I think this gives me a pretty free switch into Fez. Honestly, not really. Holy crap. Modest Florges actually kind of does a chunk to me. Holy crap. Holy crap. Maybe, let's see. I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go Incineroar and click a button. Oh, that was a choice specs Florges, so I'm just a silly billy, but that's fine. Alright, we fire off that. Ooh. Oh, and lefties. Okay. So you're probably like a bulkier set, which makes sense. I could Parting Shot here. I could knock. Let's see. I don't know what my opponent would want to switch in against this thing. Maybe the Tentacruel. Maybe Arcanine. I think I'm just gonna click knock here though. It's a safe play. It gets rid of this thing's held item, which is obviously really great. This prevents Calm Mind from sweeping me. So I am okay with this. It's not lefties, so that's good. So it's probably like a bulkier set. Moonblast is not going to do that much damage to me, so we will see what happens here. All right, we do see the swap, actually. Probably not expecting the knockoff, so I'm very curious to see what happens here. Tentacruel comes in. That's fine. I am very okay with that. We're going to fire off a knock against this thing. Bada bing, bada boom. Whew, that's a solid half. Okay, let me look at something real quick. Earthquake KOs. Surf doesn't do that much damage to me. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Okay, so now the question kind of becomes, do I think Surf is popping off here? And I honestly don't think it does. So I kind of am tempted to just EQ here. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click EQ here. This is risky. Okay, we do see a flip. Okay, we see the flip turn, so they're switching out. They could go Gligar here pretty reliably, and that would make sense. That would definitely make sense if they go Gligar. They do go back into Florges though, so I am okay with this. I am very much okay with this. We reveal the EQ, bada bing, bada boom. Doing a big chunk of damage actually, which is kind of crazy. We love to see that. Incineroar is kind of going crazy a little bit. Do I just click Temper Flare? Or Parting Shot? I'm gonna click Temper Flare. If Florges stays in, it dies, I'm pretty sure by this point. And nothing on his team wants to tank this anymore, because his 2 resists to this are kind of weakened down significantly, besides Arcanine. And if Arcanine's running Flash Fire, then that's pretty crazy tech. We do see the Wish pop off, which makes sense. We are going to Temper Flare. Bada bing, bada boom. Florges is dead. That is a great threat out of the way. We love to see that. The Donphan look endgame actually kind of looks pretty sick. Okay, we see Arcanine here. I'm expecting Intimidate probably, yes. So we do see the Intimidate. We could see Close Combat here. I don't know if that KOs me. Close Combat does 64 to 76%. I am tempted to, let's see here. Terra Glaceon actually kind of looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. So, do I Parting Shot here? Incineroar is really good for chipping things down. The only problem is it doesn't outspeed anything. So it's going to have to tank a hit regardless. This is hard. This is a really hard decision. Okay, I'm gonna click Parting Shot. I'm clicking Parting Shot here. We'll see if this was a mistake. We do see the Close Combat. We do not live, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm okay with this though. This kind of gives me a fairly free switch into Glaceon, I think. I think I could go into Glaceon here and Terra. Assuming you're not Scarfed or anything like that, if I go to a +1, I should outspeed, yep. And Terra Blast will KO you on the next turn, so... I could also go Gabo here and just click DD. That is also a pretty free button to click. Actually, yeah, why don't I just go Gabo? I'll go Gabo and click DD. Gabo here kind of looks crazy. Gabo here kind of pop off a little bit. Dragon Dance. Let's do it. Let's click the Dragon Dance button, baby! Let's go! We are clear Amulet as well, so that way the Arcanine can't swap out. I'm expecting a swap here because of Intimidate, thinking he's going to want to save his Intimidator. Probably going to go into maybe Tentacruel. I do have Psychic Fangs for that though, so that's fine. I have Ice Punch for Gligar, I have any attacking move for Haunter, and I have Liquidation for Raikou. Liquidation kind of goes in. So Feraligatr kind of looks really solid now, in general, which is pretty awesome. This is the main reason I was expecting Bronzong, honestly. I was mainly expecting it for like my physical attackers because my physical threats are so threatening. We do see the Close Combat. Okay, so I am now a little bit concerned that this might be a Scarf set. Maybe like a Scarf Adamant? Cause actually no. Okay, you definitely have, okay, this is interesting. I have no idea what spread you are. I mean, regardless, I think I just click Liquidation here. You should die. You should die to a Liquidation. In fact, I know you do. There's no way you're Jolly Scarf because otherwise Close Combat would do more damage. Are you like Black Belt? Maybe like a Jolly Black Belt set? And that was like a max roll? Very interesting. We do see the Tentacruel come back in. In a way, I hope this doesn't KO, although I do expect it to. Okay, it doesn't. I am okay with this. Now the question becomes, do I predict the Choice Scarf Raikou? I think if I do see Choice Scarf Raikou coming, I think I just let it click the button. I think I just let it lock into a move, and then I switch in Donphan for free to fire off a hit. I think, maybe. I don't know. This is a bit tricky. I mean, if Raikou's not Scarfed, then we win the game. If Haunter is Scarfed, then that could be an issue. I don't want to get Toxic is the thing. I mean, if I do get Toxic, then I'd put on a timer anyways. I think I'm just going to DD again. I'm going to try to outspeed this thing. Well, actually, oh, Energy Ball. Ooh, does this thing have Energy Ball? Does this thing have a grass move for me? Does this thing have a grass move? Okay, it has Sludge Bomb. Does that KO me? It does not. It does not, and we live. Oh! Although Arcanine's probably going to come in and extreme speed me to death, which will suck. That will suck a lot, but it is what it is. This was just kind of the play I had to make. If we see Arcanine come in here, it has extreme speed. If we see Raikou come in here, it has a priority move. Tentacruel goes down, which is pretty epic. We do see the Arcanine come in, so it does have extreme speed. Very, very epic indeed. Unless he's baiting me, which would be kind of crazy if he was baiting me. Let's see if you're baiting me. There's no way. Yeah, you have extreme speed. Duh. Okay. So Feraligatr goes down. Again, I figured there, like, one of his Pokemon would have to be Scarfed. If it wasn't Scarfed, then we won the game there, but it is what it is. I could go into Cyclizar and either Hyper Voice or Draco. That is very free, honestly. I could also go McFlurry and threaten with a Terra Blast. I want to keep Car alive for the Raikou. I think my best bet here actually is Cyclone, so I'm going to go into Cyclone. Although a close combat could be coming my way. So actually what I am going to do here now, predicting a close combat, I'm going to U-turn into Fez. Because I'm expecting a close combat now. I'm expecting a close combat. And if you do swap, if you stay in, you're clicking close combat. If you swap out, then you're going into something else. That's kind of my situation right now. If you swap out, then I get a U-turn chip on something, and then I get, like, I still have momentum. If you go for close combat, I stay in, I just go into Pheasantipity. So this is a pretty free turn for me, honestly. I do wonder now if my opponent was Scarfed on anything. If they weren't Scarfed again, like, I kind of feel bad for Feraligatr, because Feraligatr would have won this game. But it is what it is. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Feraligatr would have outsped everything, we would have won. Because Extreme Speed would not have KO'd from the range it was at. So let's see. My opponent just decided to click Extreme Speed, actually, to deal a chunk of damage. We click the U-turn. We do have Regenerator buffs, so that's pretty nice. We do get the crit as well, which I will gladly take at this point. So that is very interesting. Also, are you banded? What are you? You have to be like a mixed band or something like that? You have to be banded of some kind, I think. I'm so confused by this set. I'm gonna swap in Glaceon here. Glaceon can do a lot of work. I mean, Extreme Speed doing 38 to 45%. I'm going to stay in and Trailblaze here. I'm going to Terrastalize, stay in, and Trailblaze. Yeah, that is what I do here every single time. Again, I don't know what these rolls are. Because on, like, my Calyx, it says, like, Extreme Speed should be doing, like, 30 to 40%-ish to, like, my Mons that he's clicked it against. But it is doing more, so I'm wondering if it's, like, a mixed banded set or something like that. Like, maybe he's, like, banded adamant but no attack, like a bulky band set? Which would be interesting. That would be really interesting, actually. But yeah, even then, these rolls are still a little bit interesting. We see the Gligar come in, surprisingly. I guess as a sack. So now we are Glaceon. We're Terra Ground Glaceon. We outspeed. We should outspeed everything on the opponent's side of the field, which is really great for us. As long as it's not Scarfed, Glaceon can kind of just win the game, which is pretty epic. So we are going to click the Trailblaze button. And next turn we click Freeze Dry for free, and we are happy with that. Alright, so yes, my opponent does let the Gligar go down. Bada bing, bada boom, we do see the Freeze Dry pop off. Gligar goes down, which is pretty epic if you ask me. Go Glaceon, we love to see it. Alright, so the level that's left is Raikou, Arcanine, and Haunter. I'm expecting Haunter to come in here probably, is my guess. Maybe the Raikou if it is Scarfed. But even then, I don't think, like, it dies to any one hit. Haunter, I believe, would have to be sashed to live, although maybe, no, well, Haunter would have to be sashed to, no, actually, it doesn't have to be sashed. It can take a hit if it's Eviolite, if it's not Eviolite, then Shadow Ball will definitely KO it, so we'll see what my opponent wants to go into here. The fact that he hasn't gone into any specific Pokemon tells me he doesn't have a Scarfer, unless Haunter is his Scarfer, and we're going to see now what set this is going to be. I'm just going to click Shadow Ball here. Because it should die, and we'll see if my opponent's like a Destiny Bond set or something like that. If it is a Destiny Bond set, great play, honestly. I madly respect it. We do see the Energy Ball, and it is Scarfed. It is Scarfed. It does not KO, so we do see that that is, in fact, a Scarfed Haunter. We do Shadow Ball here. Bada bing, bada boom, that is a dead Haunter. We love to see it. Didn't even Terra, which is kind of crazy. Imagine if it did Terra. Maybe it was like a Terra Ghost set. Arcanine should come in here and Extreme Speed me every single time. My guess is it's like a banded set. Could I use that to my... I guess I can't really use that to my advantage, unfortunately. Unfortunately, here I will have to let Glaceon go down to Arcanine's Extreme Speed, assuming that it comes in here. Yeah, do we see the Arcanine come in here with Extreme Speed? Arcanine is putting in a lot of work. This Arcanine set is so confusing, dude. I am so bamboozled by this set. We're gonna die to the Extreme Speed here, which is a bit sad. We rest in peace, McFlurry. Rest in peace, McFlurry. I'm so sorry, McFlurry. Alright, so Glaceon dies to the freaking extreme speed. And I could send in Donphan here for free, because nothing wants to tank an Earthquake. And I think that is what I'm going to do here. I think I am going to send in Car, because I think Pheasantipity might be able to 1v1 this Raikou. I mean, kind of-ish, sort of. I think we have ways to beat Raikou that don't involve Donphan, so I think I just go into Donphan here. If my opponent swaps, that's fine. It dies. And if my opponent doesn't swap, then, you know, we were chilling. So this is just what I'm going to do here. I think this is the best play for me to make. If Raikou is Air Balloon, good play. Great play, honestly, actually. That is a pretty awesome play. Ooh, we do see the swap. Okay, now I'm nervous. Now I'm nervous if this thing is Air Balloon or not. If this thing is Air Balloon, mad respect. I have to say mad respect. Alright, do we see it floating in the air with the Air Balloon? No, we did not, but we do see the Shuka. Okay, we do see the Shuka Berry. That's fine. We are sturdy, so we can tank anything that this thing wants to throw at me. So I just click Earthquake again. There is zero reason for me not to. And now we just have to deal with an Arcanine. We do see the Scald popping off. And we thankfully don't get burned. We fire off the EQ. This thing dies. And now he's going to just try and extreme speed me to death. We do see that it was a crit. That is pretty unfortunate, although it didn't matter in this case. And now all that is left is the Arcanine. Alright, so Arcanine comes in. I think at this point he has to be a choiced item of some kind. So if he's not, then that's mad respect. He has to lock himself at an extreme speed here. Choice Band does not KO me from this range. Earthquake, even if I'm at -1 from the Intimidate, should actually still KO, so I just click Earthquake here. If he locks himself into, like, Flare Blitz or something like that, I think I can still win with Cyclizar. I can still win with the Cycle, which is pretty epic. We do see the Flare Blitz pop off. That should pick up the KO against me. Yeah, that does pick up the KO against me. But now, I think, honestly, actually, I can swap into Cyclizar, fire off a U-turn, or even Prince. Could I go into Prince here and just stall him out? That'd be kind of crazy. Throw Blitz is 80 to 95% to me, so I can't really stall him out, but, you know, it is what it is. I think I'm going to go to Cyclone here, though. Now the question is, do I go for a Hyper Voice, or do I go for a Draco? Because a Draco will KO, but I am very nervous about... Well, he's going to die to the recoil anyways. I'm going to Hyper Voice just to make sure I land. Yeah, there has to be, like, a banded set or something like that. I think we will lose, unfortunately. Pheasantipity will be the only Pokemon standing, though. Yeah, Cyclone goes down. But we do win because this thing should die right here, and from the recoil, that might affect our differential. I can't remember how it is in this league. I always have preferred leagues where if a Pokemon dies by recoil or by, like, Memento or something like that, then there's just no KO rewarded. I can't remember if that's a thing in this league or not. But we do win 1-0 victory. We love to freaking see it. I'll have to inquire about that Arcanine set. That's whatever that Arcanine set, it put in work. The only thing I can think of is it must be, like, banded. It must be banded, but even then, like, I don't think it's max attack. Because max attack extreme speed, Choice Band does 58 to 69% if it's Jolly. Like, that's a Jolly extreme speed, and it only did, like, half to Cyclizar. So I'm very interested about that set, for sure. I think if it was, like, a fully offensive set, I think there's a very good chance my opponent would have been able to pull it back. But once again, GG's to my opponent. A fantastic battle, for sure. Mad respect to the team. I cannot wait to talk about it after the battle. If my opponent uploads, it'll be linked down in the description below. If you guys want to see the team preview, please be sure to check out the team preview in the Ko-Fi. I also left a link to my Pokepaste down there in the description of the YouTube video as well. And also, please consider checking out my Ko-Fi so that way I can keep continuing to make videos for you and even, like, upgrade the quality of these videos that I make for you. And, yeah, without any further ado, that'll be all for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Peace out, mates!